Point capital G is 25 mm below HP and is situated in the third quadrant. Its shortest distance from the intersection of xy and x1y1 is 45 mm. Draw its projection and find its distance from VP. So this is something very similar to the previous problem which has been found in the first quadrant, but except that now the point is in the third quadrant. He says point G is 25 mm below HP. So this is the point G, which is 25 mm below HP and is situated in third quadrant. So obviously it should be behind VP. So from the intersection of x1 y1 line is 45 mm. So we have to look from the behind LPP. So that is, we have to look from the left side view. Now, when you look from the left side view, we can see the distance, the shortest distance here. That image will going to fall on the left profile plane here. And when you look from the front view, we can see the distance below HP. So that distance can be seen in VP. And the distance with respect to the profile plane, that is, this distance can be any distance because he has not mentioned any distance there. So naturally, that this distance can be seen in the vertical plane and as well as in the horizontal plane. And the distance with respect to the profile plane, which we know here, so this distance is the shortest distance. We know this distance and we know this distance, then it can be easily found about this distance. Now when you are cutting it here and rotating by 90 degree LPP, it will come on this side. And when you rotate HP to the top, you are going to get this HP above. So now the distance with respect to the profile plane as we know is not known, and that means it can be in a distance. Then draw a vertical projector here. The distance below HP is 25 mm. You can measure from here to here, it is 25 mm, and you mark this point, that is P dash. Then draw a horizontal projector to the profile view. Then the shortest distance from the intersection of xy and x1y1. So this is xy and this is x1y1 line. Its shortest distance is 45 mm. So by using the compass, you measure the distance from here to the 45 mm and draw it and cut an arc on this, so that you are going to get this point P double dash. Then draw a vertical projector from P double dash to the xy line, and from here you draw an inclined line at 45 degrees, so that this horizontal distance from here to here is transferred into the vertical distance here. Then you draw a horizontal projector from here and then draw a vertical projector from P dash. Both will going to intersect at this point. You are going to mark this point as P. Then you measure the distance from here to here. That will be the distance behind VP. So this is how we will be able to analyze this problem. Now we are going to write the solution in the sketchbook. First we are going to draw the xy line and x1y1 line and mark xy and x1y1 and mark HP, VP and LPP as shown. As the distance with respect to the profile plane is not been given, you consider any distance and draw a vertical projector. The distance below HP can be seen in vertical plane. Since the vertical plane is below xy line, from this point you measure 25 mm and mark this point, which is G dash, and mark G dash, and then draw a horizontal projector from G dash to the profile view. As the shortest distance from the intersection of xy and x1y1 line is this distance, which is, you measure a distance of 45 mm by using the compass. So from the origin, you cut an arc on the horizontal projector drawn from the front view to the profile view. Then you mark this point as G double dash. Then draw a 45 degree line by using the protractor with respect to the xy line by adjacent to HP. Since HP is above xy line, so this 45 degree thin line will also come above xy line adjacent to HP. Then you draw a vertical thin projector from G double dash to the 45 degree line, wherein the horizontal distance of behind VP has been transferred into the vertical distance of that. Then draw a horizontal projector from here to the top view. Then draw a vertical projector from G dash to the top view. Both will going to intersect at this point. You mark the point as G. And then show the dimension, which is 25 here and it is 45 here, and this 45 degree here. Then by using the compass, you measure the distance from here to G, which will be mark this point as L is equal to question mark, and then they write the answer. Here L is equal to 37.42 mm when you are doing it in computer. When you are doing it manual, L will be equal to 37 mm. So this is how you will be able to write the final solution, and this 3D sketch which has been shown only for the reference.